Hi guys, it's a beautiful day once again and welcome back to Dexter's World channel. Just to give you a little update about our catfish farming. You can see here that we have so many fingerlings of the catfish, and it's my experience that we have to do the regular sizing of the fry. Because sizing of the catfish fry is one of the basic things that we have to do in order for us to become successful in our catfish farming. And as you can see here, there are many fry of catfish that are about to be loaded here in this particular tank. Actually, we have thousands of this now, and you will see that they don't have any uniform size. And their sizes varies. That's why we have to do the segregation. We have to segregate ones that have the same sizes from the ones that are smaller. And as you can see here, we have two basins, small basins that are filled with babies. And my intention now is to segregate the bigger ones from the smaller ones. We have here individual tanks. The medium size will be placed over there and the bigger ones will be placed in here. And I hope that we can finish this within this day because this is a tedious task.
You keep running away from me. You keep running away from me. Yeah, baby. Ooh, baby. Woo!
And one of the things that I told you in my previous video is about natural breeding of catfish. But for the meantime, let's just load the catfish over here because they're already hungry and they're jumping already. And this is not good anymore, so we will now do the sizing. Many people have really asked me, Dexter, what is the process of breeding, or how do you breed your catfish? Well, I know that there are so many processes or options that you can do in order to breed your catfish. You can inject it with hormones. You can also get the testes out of the body of the male and then fertilize that artificially. And then you can also get the pituitary gland. These are the things, the options that you can do. But in my case, I do the natural breeding, meaning that I wouldn't kill the male just to get the milk or the sperm. But I would rather put them together inside in a clean tank intended for the breeding, the spawning tank, we should say. And we will use the catfish that are so pregnant, meaning that the female catfish that's really very pregnant, that is due to lay their eggs or spawn their eggs. And this is also one of the factors that you have to consider, because if you will fail to do this, I mean, if you will use the catfish that are actually not ready to spawn, then you will not become successful. But if you can choose the best, then I think you will become successful insofar as the breeding is concerned. But for me, the breeding is no longer an issue because we already have bred many times and it was so successful. But the issue here is in how to make the fry live according to the number of fry that you have spawned. Meaning that if you can maintain the fry of 2,000-3,000 heads up to 3 to 4 months, that's already a good success or a good indication. Because normally, if you have this 1,000 fry, after 2 or 3 weeks, they will become half of it, meaning they're already 500. And then on the next few weeks thereafter, they will become 200, 300. And then maybe it's so lucky if you can grow 100 successfully. So what is the tip? The tip is actually to segregate those that grow fast, because they will become shooters, as we say. They will eat the smaller ones. Everything that can be fit in their mouth, they will eat it. So that's it. And it's quite different compared to tilapias, because tilapias can just actually produce naturally. You don't have to segregate. You don't have to do the regular sizing, because these tilapias will not eat each other. They're not carnivorous, unlike the catfish. And the breeding of tilapia has no human intervention, because you will just put them together and then they will spawn, and then they will even take care of the babies. They are mouth brooders. So these are the great difference between breeding catfish and breeding tilapias. And of course, these tilapias are also very saleable in the market, and it's also good to breed your tilapias. But as what I've said, it's much easier breeding tilapias than breeding the catfish. It's good to place our tilapia in the glass tank, in an aquarium like this, because they will grow and multiply in a short period of time, because you can monitor their health, their conditions. And as you can see here, it's been a week or two since we transferred all the tilapias here. Remember the time when I transferred this aquarium? We had a great time then transferring this very heavy aquarium in this area and placed it with the babies of the tilapias. And you will see the difference in size now, because 2 weeks ago they were just as tiny as this, but now they're already very apparent, they're visible, and you will see that here. And as I've told you that we're willing to give to qualified beneficiaries of this tilapia, because they're plenty. In the other tank, we still have more than 1,000. In the other tank, we still have more than 2,000 fry of these tilapias. And these are massive. And this is our contribution to the local economy. If you have fish pond, you can come here and, allow us to inspect your place, and then you can avail our tilapia for free. So this is very exciting, because this is food. We can consume tilapia and we can grow them in just a matter of 3 to 4 months, and then we do the harvest. That's why I fast-tracked the construction of our pond in the farm. The main intention is actually to enclose this with hollow blocks and then put the water and then release our tilapia. So these are one of the big improvements that we can achieve for this year, 2024. We are dreaming to make mega improvements here in the farm, and you will see that we are already doing the ceiling of the boathouse. We will affix the plywood maybe, and then we will beautify that with colored lights, and then invite our friends here. These are actually, I've kept on mentioning this 2 years ago, and now we are closely realizing this. What we needed here is just the hard work, the perseverance, little step towards our goal. And I hope we can enclose the perimeter of the pond, and then we will put some deep water and then release all the catfish, maybe the tilapia or Japanese koi. I don't know, you can make some suggestions. But what is good here is that we are moving forward. And this is not just actually moving forward, but becoming also resilient along the process, because there are actually obstacles that will hinder us probably, because there are really obstacles that would tend to hinder us. The typhoon, environmental issues like too much heat. We cannot just allow our people to, do under the heat of the sun. These are the factors that would try to hinder us. But now we have hurdled those obstacles and we are very close, an inch away from our goal. So this is it, and I hope that this sharing would somehow inspire you. This sharing would somehow motivate you to do your farming activities and be able to achieve what you have desired in your heart. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you will continue to like and share our videos. And if you are not subscribed to this channel, may I humbly ask you to please subscribe and hit that notification bell, because we are uploading very informative and very challenging videos. And I would like to see you in my next upload, only here at Dexter's World.